Hello and welcome. Hold on, I'm hoping this captures correctly. Hold on. It doesn't look like it's capturing correctly at all. Damn it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm making drinks. Tabitha's gonna take over. I'll be back in a second. Put on your headphones.
I'm gonna end up messing with his headphones so much he's gonna be very upset that he's gonna be like, like mess with my headphones. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh, I think I might have hit a button. All right, so we are starting with Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. I thought we were going to be starting off with years 1 through 4, but the husband decided to not do that, so I have to do what he says. I made a vow to obey. Using some magic, moving stuff around. Oh god, he's looking at me. Oh, let's put that. Oh yeah, let's gather that. Okay. All right. So basically, for this thing, with it being orange, you have to get a character to pull that. So we don't have a very strong character right now. Oh no, can't. That's okay. We're gonna go here. Best thing about the Lego games, you just destroy a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, we can't get up there. So these things, this little like, was it purple and red or purple and orange? You just have to use like a Weasley character. It's like one of the Weasley brothers, George or Fred. They have these like little suction cups so you can like walk up. We don't have that yet because we're at the beginning. All right, let's see. I haven't played this one in a while. Again, I thought we were going to start with 4. This is very upsetting. Woo! Yeah! Okay. I think if you jump on this enough, you get a character token. Okay. Maybe not. Sorry. Might have lied. Alright, let's start breaking some things. There we go. What does that do? You know what? I think we need to break some stuff in here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we need a... With the little paws, you need a little critter. Unfortunately, Harry does not have a critter. Hermione ain't... Well, let's see. Hermione, she is the cat, so that would be the best one. That would be the best one to use. Ron does have his... was it his rat? Actually, I think at this point in time, he doesn't have the rat. Alright, let me think. How do I... Alright, let's try this. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. There we go. Alright. Give him a second. Get on. There we go. Alright, look at us. Oh, sorry. You shaved your hair. Well, I thought I looked a little prettier. I mean, he is pretty handsome, though. Oh, and Dinah's there. That was it. Why did we have to start on this game? Because the husband chose it. I think I just heard something like crash in the kitchen. Alright. You know what? Maybe... Oh. My bad, everybody. Looks like he... this guy does have a string to pull. Woo! There we go. Dudley Greytop. Okay. Alright, this bicycle. These things, when you see a red wall like that, we don't have the spell just yet, but shortly into the game, I believe it's shortly into the game, we'll get the spell where we can start, we'll get that opened up. That's right. I make my own sound effects, everybody. Okay, here, this would be another spell that you would use up here in this area, but we don't have it yet. So pretty much for the Lego games, if you've never played it, you have to play everything through, like, play mode, story mode, sorry. And then you can do free play. Free play, you go back into the game, and then you unlock a whole bunch of stuff that you weren't able to unlock in those levels. Alright. Put this down here. Whoops! Alright, so now we gotta build a little something. I don't know what. Let's see. As long as we can get to the top, that's all that matters. There we go. And we're about to have a cutscene. There we go. See? Not too hard. Drinks. Oh, you're also watching Harry Potter movies. They're great. Ah, crap. Now I gotta save this dude. Which, by the way, you can sit here all you want and try to, you know, save him. But no matter what you do, you might as well just stop. You can try to save him, hold it off for as long as you can, but ultimately you have to get to this cutscene, so you just have to let them, take you. So just give up and move on. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh. That's a good game. Can't let me Cameron is making drinks. I'm just curious if he's making me a drink. I think he said he is. Oh God! Okay, now we're off flying. Here we go. Look at us go. All right. Okay. Okay, there's one. I think I might have missed another one. How many of those do we need? What did you guys remember to show? Like 5. We need 5 of those. There we go. Ah, see? Oh, nope, got that one. I just pretty much start throwing magic and hope that it hits with stuff like this. There we go. 3. Come on, come on. 4. Do we have another one? Oh, there it is. 5. Woo! That's all right. Champion status. Recognize. Oops. All right. Wow. Okay, there we go. That was very slow. Come on. Oh. Come on, lift it up. Oh gosh. Lift it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone for now. See? Just throw some magic around. Start breaking stuff. Hey, go get your coins. Oh, there she goes. Oh, this one's good. Let's switch character. Oh, man, he doesn't really have much power. Alright, so you pretty much have to fill this with water to... The water will raise that up and get that out there for you. There we go. Come on, get in there. Ah, come on. There we go. If you heard it locked into place. Well, don't stand there. Oh, we got somebody up there. Pretty much, I don't know if you see at the top of our screen, we have 3 characters. We gotta, like, rescue them. Alright. Again, I just haven't played this game in a while. There we go. Oh, it's gonna cut down the tree. There you go. Look at those. Oh, get it. There we go. There's one. You would think adults would not get themselves stuck up in a tree, but guess these ones just aren't that smart. Okay, that's gonna drive me nuts. Can we? Here. Oh, there we go. Got it. Where do you go? Do you go on top? There you go. Alright. Oh, that's where she was hiding. Give me a break. Okay, so we got one more guy to rescue, and then we'll all be able to rescue him. Oh, okay. Let's turn on some sprinklers. Nope, don't do that yet. Let's see. Need a couple different characters to blow that up and fix that. I think Mr. Weasley would fix that. Oh, speaking of Mr. Weasley, so Cameron and I, for our honeymoon, we go to Disney World, and then we also go to, oh, you need Hermione and her, like, infinite purse for this part. We also go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so that's my first time going. Cameron has Mr. Weasley's wands, and we were looking at all these wands, and I was just like, okay, these are nice, but I just wasn't really feeling it. I was just like, didn't really know what I wanted. So finally I'm like, well, let me see if I can see what Mrs. Weasley's wand looks like, because, you know, they're married, we're married, why not? Yep, couldn't find it, nobody had it. Well, I'm gonna say that. Everybody's just like, no, we don't have it, we haven't had that one in for a while. Alright. There are many different places to get wands. We just happened to walk up to this one that's like kind of like a little bit of a kiosk place, and asked them if they had Mrs. Weasley's wand, and they're just like, oh yes, we just got that in today. Like, what are the odds? I swear, honeymoon was filled with magic. Alright. Oh god, I'm gonna get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, did anybody see... Ooh, nummy nummy. There we go. Alright, y'all, we're missing one, I think. Was that one? There we go. It's hard to see, but it's here. Wait, that's what we get? Just more tokens? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're missing this other person. I want to say they're on top. There they are. Okay. Can't remember. How do we get them down? Let's switch to this guy. What can he do? Pretty much nothing else. Okay. Disregard. He can blow stuff up. Can he blow this up? Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Blowing shit up. I don't know if I can say that.
You can say that. Scooch your chair. There you go. Sorry, I forgot how the setup worked.
I asked Cameron to play with me, but he said no.
Cold asked if you liked the one. And it also mentioned it was Fate.
I did like the one, yes. You should. It reminded me. The whole experience reminded me of my first time going to Disney World, where there were so many ears to choose from. I couldn't choose. Uh-oh. Good job, dog. We love him so much, but he just unplugged me or something.
Hang on.
Okay. There we go. Okay. When we went to Disney World, which was my first time going, that's when Cameron proposed. Not at the castle, thank God. I always have to mention that. He knew I would have said no if he did that. I do not want that to be in front of a whole bunch of people. That's just, it's a really intimate moment. Anyway, my first time at Disney, of course, my whole thought process is, I'm going to go to Disney, and I'm going to get me some Mickey Mouse ears and wear them the whole time and just be that person. Didn't purchase not one set of Mickey Mouse ears.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, Wipold. Yeah, sorry, I was making drinks. And just, yeah. I was like, what am I going to make to drink? And then I heard Tabitha talking shit in here the whole time. It was making me irritated.
That's not what I thought you were going to make. It's good though. Well, you know, what they say, we only talk shit about the ones you love the most.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm a moron because I just figured we'd pick up where we left off because I've got a playlist that is us starting the first game and running all the way up through the second game. And now the playlist is completely undone because we just randomly start the second game over.
Didn't realize that was his plan. My plan was to start from, you know, the first one.
Right, but
Because-
she just said, do we want to play Lego Harry Potter for the stream? And I said, sure. And that's as much discussion as there was, which is why there's, you know, a difference of opinion on how this should
Okay,
go.
but you have to understand, we played this together like maybe a year ago plus.
Not plus.
It's been like a year, okay? So, if Cameron was just like, I want to play Halo. It's been a year since I've played Halo, even though I was like 75% through that game. Now I'm just going to start over and stream it. Right? Right? That's just me. That's my thought process.
If I didn't already have a YouTube playlist, and that's the thing I was thinking of.
No, we need to give them some new content.
This is new content. Literally, any content we make is new content.
So it would have been okay to start from the beginning. But you chose not to.
I didn't choose. You chose to start over from the beginning without any direction from the person whose stream it is. Pumpkin spice latte. You're correct, Nitro. That it is. But that's okay. Soon, Pumpkin will begin to retreat into the hills. Peppermint will loom its ugly head. Because Minter is coming.
He was waiting for that one. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is a little boring. I don't play this one too much, so...
I love that you're still just real lightly just sliding it in there.
Well, somebody's got to slide it in sometime.
Hey, this is a family stream.
I didn't mean it like that. Chivas. Disregard. Don't listen to that.
I'm gonna clip that.
Oh, God.
That's gonna be on YouTube.
No. No, please don't.
Yes.
No.
What? You don't think me shouting, "Hey, this is a family stream," isn't funny? You know, I'd leave all the context in there.
Oh,
We killed Leopold. Oh, goodness.
it's like a slingshot. Oh, you can't even hear it, but I'm telling you, it sounds awesome. Yeah. I know y'all like that.
What, my sound effects? Are they better?
No,
They're not better.
mine are better.
So, I'm talking the sound effects that we're both making are better than the ones in the game.
No.
No?
The ones that I make are better. You know, I don't. Oh, this is Mr. Okay, see, again, Mr. Weasley needs to fix this. I didn't realize I was running around and I had Mr. Weasley with me.
See, that's funny, because,
It's in the movie.
well, that's not what I'm talking about. I have Arthur Weasley's wand, and he is an expert on Muggle, like, mechanical thing, like just devices and stuff. I have his wand, and I am a fixer of things myself.
I don't see the relation.
You see
there.
no no relation there at all. That's fine. I'll just be sad over here then. Clang!
Clang with the trolley.
No! We're gonna get demonetized.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what if it was like the Air Force song? Because every time somebody says "off we go," like
That's you know, after
it
you said
plays
that,
into my mind, and I like it takes me back, and I get upset about being awake at 4:45 in the
See,
morning, not on my own.
now you
but
just get up on your own at 4:45 in the morning.
which is fine. But if somebody else is gonna wake me up, I'm gonna be angry.
I'm not kidding. One day, I was like, I think it was a Sunday night. And Sundays I stay up a little later because I stream later and because I'm ingesting caffeine to make sure I stay up and am interesting. So that way I'm not just like, ugh, yeah, this is the thing I'm doing. And then like, make sure that I'm awake and producing content. You know, I have to ingest some caffeine. So usually I'm up later on Sundays. So I go to bed at like 1. And I get up the next morning and Tabitha's like, the kitchen's cleaned. It looks like somebody was doing meth and like just mopped the house and vacuumed and organized clothes.
Hold on. Let's
What?
just point it out. I don't do drugs.
No,
okay,
I
let's
know.
just point that out.
I
real
said the
quick.
house looked like somebody had been cleaning it, like, you know, like on coke or something, just going crazy. I was like, what time did you get up? She's like, oh, I got up at 3. I was like, holy God.
Who gets up? I choose to never get up before 3:15 because I am not going to be walking around during the witching hour. Sorry, not happening. But if it's like 3:30 or something, yeah, maybe. I can't help that I like wake up at that time. I get stuff done in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. Surprisingly, today I had to work. I did not, well, I woke up, but I didn't just like immediately get ready and leave. I just kind of like was relaxed at home. And then I'm just like, okay, now it's time to go to work. I got there on time, so that's good.
Yeah, when you said you got to work on time, I was like, who is this person that was talking
I know,
to?
normally on Saturdays I get up and I will be at work like 3-4 hours early.
Yeah. But she's the manager, so she can do whatever she wants.
But then granted, last night, Friday night, it was the last day of September, so that means end of month. There was a bad storm outside. Sorry. There was a hurricane.
Post-tropical cyclone Ian.
A hurricane. There was a hurricane outside, so it's like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I'm going home at 5. I'm not going to be like staying around trying to get end of month done. Mind you, it's 5 o'clock. Hadn't even started end of month. Had so much other stuff in the office going on. Couldn't even start end of month.
You found the wizard's toad.
Ah.
Press B to give the wizard the toad.
No, Whippold, she doesn't get overtime because she's salary!
Which means I work more than 40 hours a week, but still get the same pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, she's talking to me, and she's like, well, I'll probably just stay to get end of month done. I was like, there's a hurricane coming. You have a laptop which you can bring home. You can do that at home. Just because we work like 20 minutes away from where we live, and, you know, God forbid something happens and the interstate gets blocked off and she can't come home.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that.
Well, I'm not working for free. I'm getting paid, but the more hours I work, the
Less you make.
Yeah, the less I make per hour. So there is that. I feel like I'm starting to hit my stride as a manager, though. Not so much as a stride. I'm just making less mistakes. That's a positive. Knock on wood. Stop.
I like that it's supposed to be a gavel, but it's clearly like, you know, for chopping through stone, like sort of like a pick hammer, like it's one of those little stone hammers. Working extra for free. I mean, you're not wrong, Whippold.
But also, I really love my job. It's really fun. It's not what I went to school for, but it's really, really fun. So, I don't know. I guess it's like the office work. I get so much office work done. I love it. It is so great. Oh, okay. I'll start like little projects. So I'll have like an Excel spreadsheet open and kind of like start a new project and everything. But my coworkers, they're not very savvy with Excel, so I just hit the delete button to remove something. They think it's like magic. I'm like, it's okay, we just deleted something.
She is
Dang,
an
so
Excel
close.
wizard. I mean, to the point where they've got her a coffee mug that has the Excel logo on it and a spreadsheet sort of in the back, and it says, freak in the sheets.
Okay, I really enjoy Excel. Okay, there's a lot you can do with it. I don't know everything that you can do with it because there's so much. But what little I know I can do, and I love creating formulas to kind of like, you should have seen, for our wedding, I created an Excel spreadsheet. I was pretty proud of this. Created an Excel spreadsheet for my invitations. So that way I had a list of who all I wanted to send an invitation to. Well, who all would be like invited to the wedding. But of course, with my, let's just say, my dad and my mom Karen, like it's 2 people invited to the wedding, but they only need 1 invitation. So I created an Excel spreadsheet to have all this, and then I did some formulas to where if I added somebody or took somebody away, it would calculate it for me. So that way I didn't have to go back and like recreate, you know, everything really. And yeah, ordered just enough invitations. We don't have like 50 plus invitations sitting on standby. I was pretty proud of myself with that one. Created an Excel spreadsheet for our honeymoon as to like how much things would cost and what we were looking at, and I was just like, okay, this is what you can expect for the honeymoon. Well, where do we go? Let's bring it over here.
Quarter says hello to you too, Whippold.
Cortez. Hi, baby boy. Oh, God. Where are you going?
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Hold on, let me move your phone and stuff.
Hi, baby.
And he'll come settle up here.
Oh, is that what he's trying to do?
He's trying to get up there.
All right. Get up
There you go, Quarters. He's just gonna block the screen. My favorite, look at his tail in the camera. I love it.
I can't see.
It's okay, he'll sit down and just stare at you.
Anybody who's watching, just direct me on where to go.
Right, left. Not that left!
I see. Hi, baby. You want a headbutt? You show people your headbutt. Quarter. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, you want kisses?
Your mother asked you a question.
What'd she say?
It's over there in the chat.
Have you heard from...
Don't headbutt that part of the microphone. Stop it.
You're gonna...
You're gonna deafen everyone. Up against the mic.
I have not. Why? Is there something that we need to be aware of? Knowing our family, there's always something that we need to be aware of. There's always something. My family on my mom's side, they're crazy. Just so everybody knows.
My family on both sides is crazy.
But in a really fun, alcoholic way. Like, you kind of like, they do things and you're just like, well, it's okay because they were drinking. You know, so they can get away with a little bit more. So
my family's a bunch of alcoholics.
No, I don't mean it like that. I don't.
You said in a really fun, alcoholic kind of way.
Well,
which makes it sound like we should all be in Alcoholics Anonymous.
No. Not that. It's more like they're funny and they do like crazy things, but it's like it's okay that they did it because they were. It's like they were drinking, so they have a kind of like an excuse. My family, I question them sometimes. Since she went back yesterday. Well, did you do something to piss her off? Can I say that? I mean, I already said it, but can I say that?
Too late, we can't take it back now.
Alright, y'all just have to deal with it. Huh? I mean, not that your worrying isn't justified, but I do question if you did something to upset her.
Just air out the laundry on the stream, why don't you?
Well, when it comes to my mom and my sister, they both fail to acknowledge that they're the same person, and so they fight a lot. But honestly, when it comes to Mom and Sam,
well, I say I'll call all the time, and I just don't because I forget.
Gold brick detector!
Holy Jesus!
Yes!
Is that good? It's good then. Whoa!
Hello,
My hand is a
baby.
man now.
Oh yeah,
It's a Bob's Burgers reference.
man hand. So
You go into the tube. The tube. You said it wrong. It's them's fighting words. Not those are fighting words.
What's
You said that too refined.
What's fighting words?
My guess would be the comment about your mother.
About her and Samantha being the same person? I thought fighting words would be more if I told her, like, you're just like your mother. You're just like your mother! But Nana, hold on. If I do say so myself, Nana was pretty much a badass. Can I say that? I don't care. I just said it. So Nana was a bit of a badass. You don't F with Nana. So.
I wish I was like Al Borland right now with the that's care of Tim Taylor to Tool Time. Every time Tim says something ridiculous.
Ah, it's a really good drink.
You're welcome.
So I love my husband so much.
Sounds like there's a butt coming.
But when I drink, I love him even more.
Hey, leave that highlighter alone. The cat's swatting it across the desk.
Oh, Nichols has kind of sort of figured out how to swipe stuff off and the gratification of it hitting the ground.
He has to put those two things together.
Oh, you guys, there's an owl.
There's an apple!
Owl.
Oh.
But
I guess that's neat too.
you see this big red thing right here?
You need a fire extinguisher.
No.
Liquid nitrogen?
Well, that would definitely do it.
The dry
yes.
ice.
That would do it too, but no. So pretty much that red thing, that's where your red box is gonna be. But we don't know that spell yet. I'm sorry. Although I have been mistaken. Ah, I love Lego Harry Potter.
It's just because you get to break all the things.
That's why I love it. I know.
Excuse you. It's a cell phone. It's not for you to swat around.
That is my cell phone. Honestly, I was thinking if I got a new cell phone, I could give Cody my current cell phone.
I mean, his current cell phone.
No, you said it's crap.
I mean, it's.
I am, and so are you. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I am, and so are you. What is that supposed to mean?
Your comment about her being her mother. And that you
The
are,
part of
you know,
my mother that I took on was her wit, her ability to talk to a wall.
I can talk to a wall.
I guess her ability to get out of a ticket. Dang it!
You want me to go get the other cord?
Might need to.
I'll be right back.
Stand by, everybody. I'll play some music.
Intermission.
Hurry up, I'm running out of breath. It's a really good drink. Yep, never had a ticket ever. Well, I can't say that, although when I got my ticket at like 17, I did not have a fully developed wit at that time. So I'm going to let that one go on myself. I'm going to forgive myself for that one.
Bye, quarters.
Bye. And we're back in.
Rough braided cable. Why'd you have to drink so loud?
You drink loud.
I don't drink loud.
Another owl?
You know what sound an owl makes?
Caw-caw!
Indeed. Because every bird makes that noise.
Poor Cameron, just like beating him to his own punchlines. He loves doing that. You know what his other starts? Caw-caw!
Don't destroy the rubbish bins.
I'll just show what I want.
It's the rubbish.
Oh, 2 of 5. 2 of 5. Blah, blah, blah.
Is that your celebration noise? Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know, these are red. When you do this, these are red. I bet you it's going to give me my red box.
What if it's the red crest for Gryffindor? Is that also a possibility?
It might be. I don't know. Crap. Maybe. Well, that's
We
lame.
were both wrong. We got some random jackass. That's what everybody wants from Lego Harry Potter, the station guard. It's my favorite character.
Okay, we need Hermione, and then this thing will create the red box.
Or as a young lad, the way I read her name, because I had never heard that name in my life and never heard another human being say it. Hermione. So I was like, I don't know how you say this name. Then the movies came out, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Hermione.
Well, have you ever read that name and you tell me how to pronounce it without hearing it?
But when I read the name, I read it as Hermione.
Right, because you're on book, what, 2? The
They're
Chamber of
very
Secrets.
boring in the beginning, and you even said it yourself. Oh God, I hate these guys! Stupid effer.
I don't remember saying, oh god, I hate these guys, stupid effer. Don't remember saying that.
You're the one, you even said it yourself, that the first couple of books are boring. I'm trying to find
I said
the
because
will.
you've seen the first few movies so many times, it'll be a bit different. And a little tedious.
Oh, nothing over here.
See, I read the books before they were movies. Book 4 taught you how to pronounce it, but I can't pronounce apparently.
Well, already married. Yeah. I'm kidding.
And we're Catholic, so no divorce here. You like it.
I do. I still think about, like, Cameron dated this one. I'm sorry. I love talking about one of his exes because it's ridiculous. And it just makes me feel better about our relationship.
That's not the one that hangs out in my streams now, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, Cameron has this ex who, she wanted him to convert to be a Baptist, and he's just like, no. He's like, why don't you convert to Catholicism? It came first.
I did say that.
You know, and she's just like, not having it. It's almost like asking an Alabama fan to be an Auburn fan. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's probably a little worse. Why would you ever ask an Alabama fan to be an Auburn fan? Like, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, have you seen Auburn's football team?
Okay, hold on now. Hold on now.
I had to get a jab in there.
2013, if I want to bring that one up.
Well, yeah, but that was how many times?
It only took 1 second.
Right, but that was how many times?
It took 1 second.
But that was how many times?
How often does that happen in football?
What?
How many times in football has that happened? How many times? How many times? Probably never until that moment.
This is fun.
And I was there. I rushed the field. If you never saw or heard about the 2013 Iron Bowl, Alabama versus Auburn, like, there was no time on the clock. I remember having this, like, 12-year-old kid behind me telling his dad he was an Alabama fan. And he's just like, we just need a second. Just put a second back on the clock. And I'm sitting there like, damn it, give him the second. Get him to shut up. I'm tired of it. And so they put a second on the clock. Alabama kicked the ball. Auburn caught it at one goalpost, ran it all the way back to the other goalpost with 1 second on the clock, winning the Iron Bowl in 2013.
it
and
happens.
we rushed the field. It was so amazing.
It happens, and it was well deserved. You know.
It was. And Alabama is a good football team.
So I do want to.
When they're not playing
I am curious what that guy used. This is gonna sound weird, but I promise it's not going that way. I want to know what that guy poisoned the trees with, so I can test it on kudzu and see if I can kill all that crap around our property.
Oh. You know, I bet you can listen to, I thought it was like gasoline or oil.
I don't know what he did.
It was either gasoline or oil, one of the two. Mom?
Those of you who don't know, the big, like, every university campus has, like, that thing that's like, ooh, this is our special thing. This is a great place. You know, and the, like, sort of visual icon for the University of Alabama is Denny Chimes.
You said salt? It wasn't salt. It was like oil or gasoline. I want to say it was an oil.
Salt is something that you use to, like, you know, make sure stuff doesn't grow. Because, I mean, they used to salt the fields after they burned the crops, they'd salt the fields so stuff wouldn't grow there anymore, just to be like, we've destroyed your entire civilization.
Or
but I
if you
don't
wanted,
think it was that.
if you wanted to torture somebody, you would pour salt in an open wound. Huh?
Got a lemon wedge taped to one shoe and a knife on the other.
Knife. Squeeze.
What are you doing? I'm putting lemon into your knife wounds. Oh, fun stuff.
God, Harry has pretty bad PTSD.
Question mark.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It's interrogative.
And let's see. Okay.
I started a thought. I was saying, so Alabama has the Denny Chimes. Like, I mean, that's the icon on my credit union card.
I thought Alabama had Nick Saban.
They do, but that's not like an icon on the campus.
I mean, it's a pretty big icon.
His statue on the Walk of Fame is pretty iconic at this point, but
yeah, he's done a good job.
But like Auburn had the trees at Toomer's Corner, which they basically like all that's recovered now, and
I think they
as
put
much as they could.
Yeah, I think they put like different things there.
Right.
I think, I don't know. I haven't been there since. The guy who did it, he was upset because somebody put was it Cam Newton jersey on Paul Bear Bryant's statue. I think they duct taped it to it or something, so. I'm just thinking like, dude, if you get upset about that, you really need to like go to some therapy. Because, I mean, people, it's not like they killed a tree, you know, not like him. And then he called in on a radio station and he's like, and you know what I did?
It was the Paul Feinbaum sports radio talk show.
Yeah, he goes on a radio talk show
that's
and
just
he's
because
just like, you know what I did?
I'm-
Like a moron.
I
That's-
happened to be Googling it right
That's
then.
just as bad as people like recording themselves committing a crime and then posting it on social media. Like a moron.
There was, so one of the guys in the Rogue Legends Discord. Oh, yeah, hold on. Hydrate. This is a super hydrate, really, but hey.
What was it? Hydrating time?
But this guy in the Rogue Legends Discord, Peru, who invited me to join the Discord, he was in California. He was like, I hate this waste of space of the state. I was like, we were all like, what happened? He said, I'm walking down the side of the road trying to find a UV bulb to repair this printer. And somebody walked up to him, jammed their phone in his face, like, what was the last thing you ate? And I said, did you say your mom? He was like, no, I didn't answer him. I just kept walking, but that would have been a good one. Apparently, the Spike 80DF, which is some sort of herbicide. I wonder if you have to have a license to purchase that. Probably.
Nope. There we go. Oh, look at that. Character token. Hairy pajamas. Wow.
Holy God.
What?
A 25-pound bag costs $650.
That guy probably made that stuff famous. I'm just saying. All right, and we're following the ghost. Get out of here! Can I mess with her? Pink lady. Ah, I wanted to smack her. Can't do that yet. Whoa, wait, no, I can do this.
I don't know what his name is.
Red, blue.
You didn't tell us you're a parcel bound, Mary. You speak parcel tongue.
Oh, run!
Get all the studs.
Man, he's fast. Look at him go.
Nearly headless. How can you be nearly headless?
And it's John Cleese. John Cleese is so awesome.
Yeah, Cameron loves him. Oh, we're gonna be going to New Orleans for a wedding. Woo, Cameron's brothers get married.
Yep.
And then we're gonna be taking we're going to New Orleans, so we're gonna be taking a haunted bus tour of some cemeteries or of a cemetery.
No, cemeteries. It's a 2-hour bus ride. There's no way.
Cemeteries.
It's one cemetery.
Okay, so cemeteries. And what was it? Cameron's brother Connor was just like, "Can we drink?"
And then I said, it's New Orleans. It's probably a requirement.
And Cameron's little sister is just like, "No, can't drink. Rules, can't drink." It's like, we'll find a way. Is there new?
No, nothing's new. But my older sister, she's younger than me, but she's the oldest of the two sisters. She's like, please, child, this is a professional game.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm an adult and I'm using vacation time for this. You can't tell me what to do. Maddie Grace was like, this outfit does not allow alcohol on the bus. Off the bus before and after is totally acceptable. I was like, if Logan and Caroline didn't want us to drink, they wouldn't have had the wedding in New Orleans.
Right.
And then she was like, that's because they knew you guys were going to drink anyway.
It's a wedding. We're
Right.
happy. We need a drink. She'll understand when she's 21.
She'll understand when she's 17 if she's anything like the rest of the family.
Who drinks before they're 21?
Most people.
Sorry.
Hell, the place I used to drink was called Harry's Bar, and it was the old, like, that's where everyone underage went to drink. That was the only reason they were still open. Hell, they had a plaque on the wall that said Harry's Bar, the only bar in Tuscaloosa held together entirely by duct tape.
Goodness.
Well, I didn't want us to seem like alcoholics. 15's probably closer.
Oh no, you shot the bat.
I need to find...
Candy.
No, I need to find like a...
Cauldron.
Yeah, I need to find a cauldron. Oh, wow. Balls. Alright.
We used to go on family vacation, and we would play Uno. We'd get like 3 Uno decks and stick them together. And all of the adults would drink and play Uno. It was a blast.
You can't play a game with Cameron and his siblings. It's very aggressive.
It is
It's
very,
very aggressive. Oh, they get so mad.
You should play Scattergories with us. Oh my god.
Oh, it's like a brawl. Thank God they leave their pistols at the door because
Put all your guns on the gun table. I didn't bring any. No guns. Okay.
oh my goodness, they I don't know. They need somebody to just
Be a moderator?
yeah. Oh my gosh. And then whenever we play games, all of his siblings are just like they don't want to be they don't want to like team up with his little sister. But it's like you want to team up with Maddie Grace because Alice always gives you hints. How is it?
And they're like, we're gonna play Disney Family Feud. Which is the dumbest game I've ever seen in my life.
The answer is always Mickey. That's the top answer.
No, because they're like, what's Donald Duck's favorite ice cream? And you know what it is? It's a poll of 100 people, so it's just people saying their favorite ice cream. There is no right answer. Donald Duck doesn't have a favorite ice cream. He's not real.
Karen's upset.
Sorry.
Dragon!
So, those of you who don't know, there's an episode of It's Always Sunny in there's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they go on Family Fight, which is clearly Family Feud, and they're asking what is a food that we eat that doesn't eat us, and it's the last answer on the board, and it's Charlie's turn. And Charlie is a running joke on the show is an illiterate person. He's kind of dumb, just all around.
But
he
he's
ends up,
really good with bird law.
right. He's just the show's insane. But they get to Charlie and they're like, "What's a food that we eat that doesn't eat us?" And Charlie goes, "Dragon!" And they're like. And he's like, so have you eaten dragon? He's like, no, because it's a food for kings.
I'm more of a
common man. But dragons don't actually eat people, they eat treasure. It's a common misconception. He's like, show me dragon! It was the actual answer because he was one of the 100 people they polled, but they didn't realize it. That's fun.
It's all about the timing, you know. It's like when something comes up, and it's all about like.
That was perfect.
Right?
The way you said it, too. Spot on. Great. Hello, Beagle. I'm gonna go get me some peanut butter whiskey. I'll be right back.
Yes, Donald is real. Oh God. debate. Alright, where am I going? Sarah and Era? Oh, you always follow the ghost studs. Where are we going? He needs a ladle. Why would he need a ladle? Like, maybe a book? You know, or a candle because it gets dark in a castle, but a ladle? Come on now. Alright. Oh, this is stupid. There we go. Let's bring the ladle up here. Okay. Okay. So my mom's on drugs. Ooh, 1 of 6. Ooh, 2 of 6. Let's go find some more. I love finding. Oh, look at it! 3 of 6. There's 4, 5, 6. Ah, here we go. 4. And 5. And 6. What do we get? Okay. I'm okay with that. So when you find the owls like perched and everything, you have to find a red box and bring it to them, and then you'll open up kind of like a special little thing, like yeah, open this up, buddy. Why are you just hopping around? Okay, there we go. Gotta keep an eye on. So you'll open up special little perks, like the one that I opened up was a gold brick finder. You can open up multipliers like times 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and those will stack on each other. So it gets you up to like, what is it? I want to say it's like maybe 8,000. But once you get those, in order to activate them, you have to go to the owlry, and you have to unlock them by spending your little tokens that you get. That's why we're trying to collect these things. Spending is not money. Ooh, getting tired. Use Lumos. Huh? I don't like using Lumos because it slows you down. You're just holding a torch. Woo! My feet are warm. Alright, let's see. What would you need to drink that for? Alright, this blue and purple stuff. I think you need some glasses for that. Ooh. Going here? Going into the forest? I don't know what you're laughing about. Cameron might need to make me another drink too. So Cameron might need to make me another drink too. I know you hear me.
What?
Don't you what me?
Yeah.
Gross.
Huh?
I said I was kidding.
Better be. I was talking to Cody about House of the Dragon.
Spoiler alert. If we're gonna talk about it,
No.
either keep watching or you hop off.
No. I'm not gonna get into any substance at all.
Well, I want to.
Well,
Let me talk about how angry I was.
Hold the phone. Can you let me get my thought out first?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with your thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Cody was like, I don't know why my wife likes this stuff.
He likes it.
No, he doesn't.
He likes the scenes.
Well, yeah, he likes the sex scenes, but I mean, you know. Oh well. He's like, that's the only thing. He's like, that's the only thing I like about it. It's like it's all made up crap. I was like, so is literally everything else.
Yeah.
Like everything. Even true story stuff, they throw in stuff that they make up to make it look better. It's like everything is made up.
So then, what does he watch in life? The news? Well, no, the news is on it. What does he watch? Documentaries?
No, he just doesn't watch them on TV.
What does he do?
Well, what he used to do before he started working here, or before he started working where I work, he would do his normal job, and then after work, he'd go and do side jobs, like putting carpet in people's apartments or homes, or well, not apartments, in their homes, or, you know, fixing broken stuff for people. Just basically the maintenance job, but it's just a freelance handyman.
Make that.
Yeah.
Student.
That's wizard's chest.
Okay.
Is that green drilling? Or is it a stagnant pond? I guess it's a stagnant pond.
See, like Cameron could play as well.
I could play what?
You could play this. With me. Oh my goodness. Get a controller. Okay,
No,
do we
I'm
need
fine.
to have a vote? I think Cameron needs to play.
No, we can't.
Stupid! Come out of there.
Who's that's with you and is refusing to help in any way? Who's refusing to help you in any way?
Player 2.
Yeah, the robot.
Again, it's player 2.
Fruit and banana.
There we go.
First of all, how do you get a banana plant? Is that your subtle way of telling me you'd like another one? Slamming the straw around in your copper mug.
Well, clearly telling you.
It was clearly shouting at me from the next room.
Didn't help,
I would
so-
like another drink, which you never actually said. You said you could make me one, not I would like another drink, or could you please, sir? Or please, sir, could I have some more? Well, I'm taking mine with me. So. No, you can't.
Well, fine.
I will make you another.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. He's fun. I swear we should have cameras in our household just watching the stupid things that we do. Cameron killing off screen. They don't want to see that. I'm pretty sure they all would. We're pretty funny. Oh, I died. I hate those little guys. Nice. There we go. Eat it. This was weird. That's true. Gold brick. And yes. Huh? Don't have a purse yet. Alright, let's see. Nope, can't do much of anything just yet. Need more classes. Can we run in front of him? Dang, he's fast. I guess in years 1 through 4, they figured he wasn't going fast enough because you could easily outrun him. Now they're like, speed. Man, look at him go. Lord. Wait, what just happened?
Huh?
Aw, that's a fun part of the movie where that thing just runs around just like that. There's a problem with her cat.
Hey.
Oh, talk to him. Also talk to these people. Check them off as you do. We'll use magic to get the hands. Uh-oh, my alarm's going off. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's see, kitty. Come on. There you go. Gotta dig you out of the snow, then I gotta find your wand. Oh. So now what do you do with this? It's just a wall. Okay. I guess let's go across the bridge, everybody. Woo!
Quarters.
Thank you. Was that the Quibbler? Oh, hey, Quarters. Baby. Are you in Daddy's spot? If you put a, if you put a blanket in my lap. Oh, you are upsetting him. You're not holding him right.
Hold them just fine. Don't tell me how to hold my cat. He's our cat, though. What?
Yeah.
I know he's your cat. You hear him purring?
Baby boy.
He's just fine. He just doesn't like the way I got him into this position.
Poor baby. You sweet angel. And pig's head. Come on. Come on. There we go.
It's a hog or a boar. Hog is
It's a pig.
The Quibbler?
Oh, Lord. Ow. Why does he do that?
Because he's weird.
What?
There was a bug.
Oh, did Cameron has not spoken about this spider yet.
Oh, there's a huge spider in our window. A huge spider. He's outside.
Yeah, his body is the size of a...
I was on the phone with my grandmother, and probably a Kennedy $50.
Huh?
It's probably about as big. Stop headbutting the microphone.
Quarters.
Huh?
Oh.
That was a nose breaker right there.
You gotta be careful.
I'm gonna watch the replay. Watch the replay. Bonk! I was on the phone with my grandmother earlier today, and I watched like a wasp fly into the web, and that spider flew into action and was like, "Here we go!" and just started wrapping it up. Good gracious, malicious.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, my honey! Hello, my baby! Hello, my ragtime gal! Michigan J Frog. That's what I name every frog I tame. The first frog I tame in Ark. Every time. What is with this guy brandishing this plant down here at the bottom left? He pulled it out and was like, "Yes, look at my plant." Yes.
Let's see.
I'd like some flowers.
Where do I find him?
There's the plant. No, I was shouting Knox in the background from the kitchen when you said Lumos, because that's, you know, that's what you shout to get lights to turn off. Oh, there's the cauldron. I think this one leaks.
I love that they all just have, like, cups.
We've got wine glasses they keep at all times. Because there's regular, like, coffee mugs looking cups in the but they all have, like, wine glasses. I know they're supposed to be goblets, but goblets aren't usually clear like that. So they're wine glasses. Cool, blimey, thanks for the flowers. Huh? Chunk. I've never seen a cat do that. Oh, get your tail away from my glass.
Not my second one.
Have some. Does it taste any different?
Maybe a little?
How different?
Like spicier. Like more ginger.
The first ones I used the refreshingly light, because that's all. I was like, well, those are already open. I'm just gonna use those. I didn't realize I grabbed a pack of regular and a pack of refreshingly light. It tasted the difference because I don't really. Quit playing with that highlighter. He's the worst about it. He'll get up here, if that highlighter's there, he'll swat it clear off the desk. Nighty night.
Stop!
What? Why are you shouting stop at me?
Because you gave me the wrong one.
I said nighty night.
Huh?
All I said was nighty night because your mom said good night.
Oh. Well.
It's a Dementor!
Wrong one.
That was the worst thing about prison, was the Dementors. I'm Prison Mike!
Why do you want a skeleton?
Because people are weird. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you're a property manager. You've seen how weird people are.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, I'm pretty much, as a property manager, I'm pretty much like your best friend until I unfortunately have to tell you, no, you can't do that. Then I'm your worst enemy. Like, people think I'm so nice, and I'm like, well, no, you can't necessarily do that, alright? Yeah, unfortunately your car can get tagged because your tags are out of date. Then I'm like the devil.
What? How dare you tow my car since my tags have been out of date since 2015?
Yeah.
Even though the lease says that I will keep my vehicle up to date.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you for this feather. I needed it for me duster.
She needs this.
Figurine. It's a Funko Pop!
Do you have to use the Wingardium Leviosa? It's Leviosa, Leviosa.
Why is that helpful? The game was like, press B to put on your invisibility cloak.
Oh, there we go.
That's why.
Probably should have just gotten
I'm
closer.
Harry, and I'm Voldemort, and we don't like each other. I'm leaving.
I am too. I'm back. I am too.
And we bow. I have friends. Okay, here's bigger.
It's hair that I grew on my face.
I'll be honest, I was like partially nervous the night before the wedding. Your friends would get a hair up their butt and be like, let's shave his beard.
The only way that would happen is if they broke into my room.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them. It was funny, the night before the wedding, I had the bridal suite, Cameron had his room. Everybody was like in the bridal suite, well, not everybody. A lot of people were in the bridal suite, and then they're like, let's go see Cam. So everybody goes to see Cam. Cameron's room is literally 100% literally jam-packed full.
Full.
It is full.
The door opened and I just looked over at Tabitha from across the room and waved at her.
So many people in there, and I'm just like, the hell? I'm just like, let's just go back to the bridal suite. It's bigger. There's more room to sit.
I got in trouble.
What?
I got in trouble.
You did?
The security that were like actual off-duty police. You know the ones I'm talking about? The guys who were like wearing the like gaiters and had guns and bulletproof vests and shit on, that were standing out front of the restaurant downstairs, or the little bar. You don't? Oh yeah, one of them came knocking on the door. Was like, "Y'all are way too loud. You need to tone it down." Like I opened the door and the room was full. I was like, "Yes, sir." It's like, "Sorry." He's like, "You know, if you just closed the door, it wouldn't be as loud." And I was like, "Yeah, but there were people coming and going, and I didn't want to do a whole thing, so." You can't just leave a hotel room. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. But I went over there. I was probably there for like 5 minutes maybe. And I'm like, how about we all go back to the bridal suite because it's bigger, more space. And so we all just like conga line back over to the bridal suite.
That was fun.
It was. And then after getting married and spending time like in the reception area, we all just like headed back to the bridal suite again and just like partied up a little bit more. And then it was close to midnight and I'm like, everybody out, like we gotta consummate this marriage on this day. Like I'm not gonna be like all these other brides are just like, oh no, we were too tired. No.
And that's enough discussion about that.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cat? What is your son doing?
What are you doing, baby? There we go.
Aha! With our dueling abilities. So that's the weird thing about this. That whole thing that happened with that like stream between the two wands, the only reason that happened is because both wands had a feather from Fox. The wands were brothers. That whole like stream between the two of them thing that they show in every duel in this game and that they kind of do in some of the movies. The only reason that happened was because of the whole shared feather thing. Dueling unlocked.
Yes!
I was like, what should we name this train? And Tabitha was like, The Dragon Returns to Hogwarts. I was like, how about we call it The Blast-Ended Scroot Returns to Hogwarts? And she's like, what's that? I was like, yeah, because you haven't read the books, Tabitha. They're in like 5 of the books, almost.
I've only read 2.
Right.
1.5. Maybe like 1.25. I'd rather watch TV. Oh, don't
What if I got you the books on tape?
Oh, I'm gonna read the books.
What, my ears red?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
This nostril is like closed up. I can't breathe.
Let me get it for you.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, there's an owl. Okay, let's see if we can fetch it in there.
Fireworks. I started playing Astroneer again.
How's that going?
Well, they've got trains in it now. And I do love trains.
He does. I would, you know what? I would love to go, like, take a train to New Orleans. It will take twice as long to get there.
Yes.
But wouldn't we be able to drink? Ooh, I'm just saying, like, could we, like, and if we had, like, our own little, like, cart or our own little, like, thing to get there?
I don't know. I love trains, but as far as taking the train, I'm not a very big fan.
Well, I've never been.
Well, right, but I've only been on the train like that once. Like for a long haul like that. And that was because we hydroplaned in our van,
Yeah.
hit the center divider, totaled the van, and we were trying to get a rental to go back, but we were having trouble getting that, so it was right after a tornado hit Tuscaloosa too. Like, we were out of town, a tornado hit Tuscaloosa. The only reason we knew about that was, we were like, look, we're trying to get back home to Tuscaloosa. We need, and the person from Amtrak was like, why do you want to go back there? It was destroyed by a tornado. And we were like, huh?
It's not the whole city of Tuscaloosa.
We were like, huh? Because we didn't know about that, so we looked into that. That was the whole thing. It didn't go well. We ended up going to, and the whole reason we were even on the phone with Amtrak is we were waiting for the train. We called them because it was 20 minutes late, and they were like, well, it's going to be another half hour. Because there's ice on the tracks, and they've got to clear that before the train can leave New Orleans. Because it was going from New Orleans to where we were in Mississippi to then go on up back into Alabama. Well, turns out about 5 minutes after we left, the train rolls up, scoops everybody, and that's all she wrote. We get back up there, and literally the place next to it, so the train station in this place was a gazebo that said train station. That was the train station. How awful that stuff is.
Don't judge it.
But we're trying to get everything sorted out. And we get up there, we're like, well, where the hell's the train? I said it would be here. We were gone for 10 minutes. I said it would be a half hour. The train rolls up after we were gone for 5 minutes after we left. We get back 5 minutes later. And the lady comes out of the shrimp shack next door and goes, hey, were y'all waiting on that train? We're like, yeah. They're like, it got here about 5 minutes after y'all left. We're like, oh my God. So then we had it out with friggin' Amtrak. We ended up having to rent a car to get back. That was a whole thing. It was just a fiasco.
So, have you been on a train?
I have. That story made it sound like I wasn't.
I
didn't get on that train.
I believe I was on a train in Turkey once. I did.
Use Snape to teach Harry how to focus by casting on the cloud.
Whoa, hello.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on a train in Turkey.
There she goes.
It's a cake.
Delicious and moist.
Oh, you should go make those cookies.
I'm not gonna go make cookies now. I'm not making cookies now.
Alright. Let's see, where do we bring this cake? Do we bring it to him? Pretty sure it goes there. Alright, hold on. Stand by.
Yeah, you brought me a cake.
He even ate the plate.
Oh, that's how you know it's good. If you don't eat the plate, it's an insult in some cultures.
Oh, hi.
Good. like in some cultures, if you don't belch when you're done eating.
Oh god, how do you belch? There we go.
There you go. I don't want this piece of trash anymore.
But he couldn't throw it out without the spider web being caught.
Well, yeah, because it would have gotten stuck in the spider web. Fun fact. Did you know that if we could take spider silk, stuff spider web, and we could make it ourselves, it's actually stronger than steel. Spider silk is stronger than steel.
No.
Yeah.
You know, if you have even a piece of string and you weave it together so many times, yeah, I'm sure anything's stronger.
Not anything. Cotton candy is not stronger than steel if you weave it together enough times.
Probably should.
No. No. Also, you've heard of a cuttlefish?
Yeah.
Cuttlefish.
Yeah, that's that thing that you high five at the end of your game, right?
It's a cuttlefish. This is a cuttlefish. They're different.
I mean, sounds the same.
They do sound the same, but that one's with 2 D's. This one's with 2 T's. A cuttlefish it's in the squid family, like an octopus, right?
Right?
So they're weird little cephalopod guys. They can camouflage.
Okay.
Their cells, their camouflage cells, are so advanced that if you could like hook up plug in a TiVo to one, you could watch TV on it.
Okay, I'm just thinking, who on earth comes up with these crazy things like that?
I read an article.
Who? It's not even who does the article. It's what scientist or whatever sits down and discovers this. And it's just like, oh my god.
Somebody who got a grant from the government. The government was like, here you go, you can study this.
And
or some private company. I won't forget there was we were at an Arby's with my mom a long time ago, many moons ago, and it said on the ticker at the bottom of the news channel, I don't remember what channel it was, but it's like, new study shows that mixing alcohol and energy drinks can lead to riskier behavior. And I was like, well, hell, I could have told you that.
Somebody got millions of dollars from the government just
to figure out that doing Jaeger bombs can make you do riskier things.
Oh my goodness. You should get a grant from the government to do research on the effects of, not the effects, the repercussions to being stupid.
I know plenty of idiots.
Hey,
I've got a very large test
if
pool.
you eat a laundry detergent pod,
Tide Pod pizza.
oh yeah, if you eat this, it will taste bad. I mean, it'll probably give you diarrhea. You probably won't die.
But fun fact, that word is diarrhea. Because you feel like you're gonna die when you got it. No dark magic to use dark magic objects. He hates the sky and the color blue. My God, it's his one weakness. I forgot what we were doing. We played something, and it was me and Scallo were involved. And Scallo was like, I'm invincible. You can't touch me. And we get close to somebody, and they start shooting at him. He's like, oh no, bullets. My one weakness.
That's funny. me.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You about ready to call it? In what?
18 minutes.
18.
Huh?
15?
No,
Why you say 18?
because it'll be 8 o'clock.
It's getting close to my bedtime.
Right. But we're going till 8. We started at 6. Go to 8.
We'll keep streaming for you guys. Although nobody's talking in the chat.
Yeah, chat! No, it's fine. I put in the rules that it's okay to lurk. It's okay to lurk. Don't let my wife pressure you. Tabitha.
I don't like lurkers. I feel so exposed.
Why?
People lurking.
Well, lurking is... That's fine. It's an
My
internet term.
feet are on. They're swollen. They're on.
I can feel how warm your feet are.
fire. Oh yay! Finally, we learned some magic.
That was a poocher people. Yay, we cut things out and made it come to life with magic. My god, it's like we're at a school for magic.
X.
It's a pretty flower.
That seems to be spraying a fart cloud. Whale!
I need my Maggie. Oh my goodness! I need to see Maggie if I'm gonna be gone for a week.
There were
What?
some sparkles to your right. There's some sparkliness here.
I need glasses for that.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you what's there. I don't know.
Stairs and a fish.
A fish, a fish, a fishy. Oh, there's some red stuff under all that crap.
And maybe that'll do something. There we go.
It's a fishapole. Yes. It's a brigantine. The sails are down.
Explosions.
Explosion.
Building something.
Shop vac.
That's pretty good. Those things. Oh man.
Shop vacs.
Just think about how much animal hair we could get off the ground, like off our carpet with that.
Stair explosion. Those aren't stairs, it's an escalator.
Whatever works. What?
Well, hello. I can't read your name from as far away as I am.
Oh, into
See, look, people like to lurk. That's why I said it's okay to lurk. Hello. Enjoy the stream. We won't be going for much longer, but you know, enjoy it while it's here.
Well, if people talk, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, let's keep playing. Have you ever played this game before?
They just said they're not an active chatter, which means they don't really want to hang out and chit-chat. They just want to watch and get some entertainment.
You want to watch a husband and wife like nag each other?
Ribbing each other is the way I would put it. Jabbing.
Jabbing?
Jib, jab, jib, jab.
Flip flapping?
And enjoying some beverage.
Oh, why don't you tell them what beverage we are enjoying?
Water.
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 Yep.
If you... And a fishy. Whoopsie. What? What?
They're making an exception. So it feels special. She likes to make her own sound effects.
I'm pretty amazing at it.
You made a fish.
Finally, we got this mastered. Now we can start opening things up in the castle. I'm done with this
Oh,
training.
you're on Mac?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lego Harry Potter. Okay, so this is Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7 because unfortunately, this is one we just started playing today because there was clearly some miscommunication when I said, hey, let's start over. He's like,
You didn't
that.
say let's start over. You just said.
In my defense, he is a husband, so he probably wasn't listening to his wife.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
This is Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. Yes, it is awesome.
If you like Lego games, you'll like it. If
If
don't
you
like Lego
well,
games,
if you like Harry Potter, you'll like this.
if you like Lego games and or Harry Potter, you'll like it.
It's a really fun game. I love games where you get to basically go around and collect things.
And they're full of collectibles.
And then I love that the game shows you like the percentage completed. Ooh. There we go. I don't want to run around the castle and... See, in year 1 through 4, there would be an owl over here with a red box, but of course we didn't start here.
You're just not gonna let that go, are you?
I'm sorry, I'll let it go. When we finish this
There's an
game
owl
and
with a
play.
red box.
So we're basically going to play everything backwards, which makes no sense.
We're not playing it backwards. We already played 1 through 4 on the stream. I was figured we'd finish 5 through 7.
Red box. Woo-wee.
Try Redbox today. It's like Netflix, but you get a disc, which you used to do in Netflix. You know, you used to be like, "Yo, Netflix, send me this movie," and they'd be like, "Gotcha,"
collect ghost studs.
and they'd mail you a DVD. I saw something. Somebody was talking about their kids. They were like, "I told my kid I'm older than Google," and they said, "Yeah, right." And then I thought, maybe my dad was telling the truth when he said he walked uphill to school both ways.
All right, let's see.
Yes, the old days.
You know, I am starting to tell stories of things. I'm just like, oh.
Back in my day,
I mean,
I remember gas was a dime. I think you need to move that orange thing out of the way, or you're just gonna haphazardly slap everything. Okay. Just gonna haphazardly shove everything together and pray it works.
hey, I got the job
And it
done,
did.
didn't I? Ah, she doesn't have her purse. Dang her.
Her bag of
Useless
holding.
Hermione. For now. Yes, her bag of holding.
What country are you in? I still can't see. Can you see that name?
I miss Blockbuster or the equivalent from my country. Oh, which
Is
country?
is there quick in the beginning? I'm just gonna say quick. That's how I'm gonna refer to you now. Unless
Clack.
I'm quick clack.
Ha! Neat.
Quacker lacquer. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of your name. I'm sitting further away from the chat. Switzerland. Ah, the French part. Okay. Well, greetings from America. Hello, Switzerland. I get a lot of viewers from outside the U.S. And you know what? I like that. I like getting to hear about,
I love this game.
She really does.
It's like,
So, I'm originally from, actually we're both originally from Alabama.
Ah, wait, what do you mean originally?
You grew up in Alabama.
Fair enough. I'll give him that.
Well, were you born in Virginia and then moved to...
I was born in Virginia, moved to Alabama,
And then
lived in
Minnesota.
Minnesota, lived in Alabama, lived in Minnesota, lived in Alabama. Yeah, I kind of bounce around.
So, we're both from Alabama, and
Yeah,
you
might
know,
as well say that.
we met each other, and we moved to North Carolina. So the southeast, where we are. We just had that Hurricane Ian come through, but it was
It was a
we
nice
got-
storm.
We got a lot of rain and some wind, so not too bad. Houston, old Texas. Riding the train.
Look at the little the
The
puff
little,
cloud.
I love that. Texas is great, except for the excruciating heat, which is not that bad.
Yeah, I spent some time in Sacramento. It was good.
Which,
So-
as everyone knows, is in Texas. Because you transitioned
Wait,
out of nowhere.
sorry.
We're talking about Texas and you go to California.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Where's that one place?
Houston?
No.
Saskatchewan. I don't know.
San
Which place?
Antonio.
San Antonio.
Okay,
That's it.
I'm
That's
sorry.
in Texas.
I spent time in
There's a lot of
San
places
Antonio.
in Texas. It's a big place.
Well, but specifically. Sorry. Spent time in San Antonio for about 6 months. It was hot because it was during the summer. It was pretty much from July to December.
Yep, a lot of places in the South have there's 2 seasons. The hot one and the not as hot one.
Well, no, there are 4 seasons. There's football, there's summer, there's fall, and construction. That's our 4 seasons.
Well, but some, where we were in Alabama, the seasons were the hot one, the one with construction, and then the one that was not as hot but still had construction.
I guess okay, you do football season, you do hunting. I guess hunting would be a season, so maybe we have 5 seasons. Because construction is year round.
Yes, very much. And anywhere over 100 in Fahrenheit, you get humidity like that. It's just persistent. It's just gross. He stole the doorknob! Even though they were grabbing the doorknob on the right-hand side of the door.
Woo. Alright, so have you ever played this game before? Or do you just like Harry Potter and you're just like, you watch somebody play Harry Potter? What? Oh my goodness, talk about pretty late. I would probably say Cameron has liked North Carolina the most because he doesn't like hot weather.
Well,
And he's only ever lived in Alabama, so...
there's hot weather here, but it's not... The thing that makes up for it is there tends to be more wind, and that kind of cuts through the temperature a
Yeah.
little bit. But the thing... So, living in central Alabama, it was a whole thing. Just because we always had, during the summer, right there where it goes from spring to summer, where it goes, the temperature shifts a bit, goes from real hot to not as hot, and that hot, humid air from up in the Gulf comes up, and the cool air from up north comes down. I mean, it's every other weekend, if not sometimes every weekend, tornadoes, severe weather, straight line winds, thunderstorms. You know, it's just, it's rough. It's a whole thing. And I saw something yesterday I was talking about with the hurricane. It said every relationship consists of two people, a meteorologist and someone who knows absolutely nothing about the weather. And I was like, that's 100% us. I'm the meteorologist.
Our, like, Cameron's like, hey, did you hear about this? I'm like, do I ever?
And I'm like, no. And then I tell her about it.
Do I ever? Like, oh my goodness. Poor Cameron.
I said they're just a party.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
Love Harry Potter.
So the on that, there's always a meteorologist because we have to watch the because I always have to watch the weather, and she'd just be paying attention to what I'm saying. We would get those. The meteorologist would show up on the TV, and he's like, "Hey, in this area, you've got this," and they'd put up like the different velocities. So there's like the red speckles and the green speckles that meet together. I can read that. Everyone else is like, okay, I see stuff happening, but because we had to look at it all the time, we figured it out. It's fun stuff. I do love it. I do love watching the weather. But part of that is because I do apartment maintenance full-time. And I do streaming part-time. Normally, I'm the one streaming on the channel, but she loves these games, so I was like, you play them. We'll hang out. And it seems to work pretty well.
Yeah.
But because I work outside, I have to pay attention to the weather, you know, like if it's going to be bad, if there's going to be a lot of wind or rain. Because I was originally a groundskeeper, so I had to keep the flowers watered, and I had to keep an eye out on all that, and so I had to know what the weather was going to do, so I got used to watching it. Well, my dear, when are we, we're getting close to the 8 o'clock mark where you want it to stop.
Well, I'm in a level.
I know. You want to wait at the end of this level? Okay. Let there be light.
And I think the news is just filled with a whole bunch of like sad, miserable stuff. So it just
That's what gets the most clicks.
Just brings me down. So I can't. Moon hat potion stars. You wanna play a board game after this?
No.
I'll let you think about that a little bit more.
Okay.
When you're ready to say it.
No.
Damn.
There's the doorknob again. Regular board games should be called I'm Bored Games. Good gracious. Caught a frying pan to the face.
My mom took a class on like cloud formations or something. She got like some sort of like certification, so like she can see if she sees like clouds. And this was years ago. She could like see clouds and kind of determine like what was going to be happening.
Cumulonimbus.
Although they're asking, what do you usually stream?
Yes, I did see that. I was waiting for you to finish your thought.
Sorry,
I was going to,
my bad.
I was going to answer the question.
I guess I'll shut up.
I would probably describe myself as a variety streamer, but I really like survival games, crafting games. What I usually do is I pick a game and then I sort of stick with it for a little while until I finish it, and then I swap to something else. What I've been doing lately is we've been playing, me and her a lot of times. We've been playing 7 Days to Die on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then Friday, I've been doing Sea of Thieves, and Sunday, I'm doing Sea of Thieves. Sunday is pretty much, for the foreseeable future, going to be an always Sea of Thieves thing. Just because it takes a while to do most things in that game, so having a 4-hour stream for that is a better option. Once they put out a new update for They're gonna update Subnautica, one of my all-time favorite games, and bring in some of the content they released for Below Zero over into it. And once they put that out, I'm gonna go back and replay that because I love that game and I need to go back and play it some more. I'm looking into some other things. They just put Valheim on PC Game Pass, and once they put out the Mistlands update, I'm gonna go back and play that. Or if they put it out where some of my friends can play, I'll go back and play that with them. Playing it with my friends. Playing a lot of these games with my friends. It's great. We're gonna try, because it's October now, we're gonna try to do Dead by Daylight.
Ah! I wait all year for this!
That's so much fun.
Oh my, please let me play.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Oh, I
Well, thank you for the
love
follow,
Dead
Quick.
by Daylight. Okay. That is, okay, I'm not big into watching people play games, but there are some games that I do enjoy watching, which is Dead by Daylight. It's really fun. So they have, basically it's a group of people.
Up to survivors.
Yeah, here, you
So
describe
the
it.
way, so Dead by Daylight it's one of those like horror games, but it's a 4 versus 1. One person is the killer, and they're in first person. And each killer, like there's a bunch of different ones, a bunch of them. They had like their own that they started doing, and then they started bringing in well-known ones. Like they brought in Freddy and Jason. Yeah, they brought in Freddy and
Mike
Michael
Myers?
Myers. That's
Oh, yeah, because Jay loved that.
and Ghostface, a bunch.
The girl from The Ring. Oh,
Yeah, she's a
and
new
the
one,
Hag.
recent.
Oh, I love the Hag.
Yeah, but the Hag was one of the ones they did that was like their own.
I know, but I
Hag was
love. She's one of my favorites. she's liquid.
That's okay. I'm Cameron, and this is Tabitha, my wife.
Sorry.
Also, known as Raging Fire, so you can call me Raging or Fire or Cameron or whatever.
I'll be Mrs. Raging Fire.
Mrs. Fire.
Actually, they call me Dragon.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, she's trying to start that. Don't let it stick. But it's.
It has stuck. Okay, it was official last night or night before last.
Hold
I
on.
can't remember. I think it was night before last.
No, it's not in my notes.
Pretty sure.
No.
Well,
I'll,
you just.
I'll ask the secretary.
First off, you don't take notes.
Well, I'm gonna ask the stenographer if it's in the notes, and then I'll get back to you. But it's all. Essentially, there's this being that has trapped 4 people in an arena, and the person is trying to. We do, yes. Fire and dragon go together. I like that.
Thank you. So see, dragon.
Dragon fire.
Dragon sticks.
Dragon does not stick.
Yes, it does.
No, dragons don't need sticks to make fire. They
No,
already
dragon.
have fire.
Dragon sticks to fire.
No, dragon. immune
Fire
to-
does not exist without dragon.
Dragon is immune to fire, so fire
And
does not stick to dragon.
Fire does not exist without dragon.
That's not true.
That
Is there a dragon there?
creates fire.
There's no dragon there, and there's plenty
Dragon
of fire.
creates fire. Therefore, fire does not exist without dragon.
That's fine. But this being traps the 4 survivors there, and the one person is trying to kill the 4 survivors. The survivors have to repair enough. The number of generators you need to repair depends on the number of players, but you have to repair generators and then open a door and escape.
Or there's a hidden. There's a
hatch
There's a
that you
hatch.
can do. But the killer is obviously supposed to kill everybody. Now you can't just outright kill people. You can bash them, hit them one good time, you'll wound them, and they'll be moving a little slower. They'll be bleeding, so you can follow the blood trail. And when people sprint, they leave like scratches behind that the killer can follow. So you have to be a little more strategic. But once a player gets downed, I think if you get downed 3 times without getting picked back up, you'll just bleed out and die. I'm not sure, but I know if you get set on the killer wants to knock somebody down, pick them up, and stick them on a hook. And then if they sit on the hook for long enough, they get sacrificed to the spider in the sky, this weird being. It's a neat game. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It's not very fun by yourself. You can't play it by yourself, but.
Let's see.
Yes.
I need to purchase the...
Oh, and the fun thing about 7 Days to Die with the which is the crafting survival horde game.
Oh, great game.
Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. Well, I appreciate it.
Oh.
Me and her play that together, and it's just a zombie. It's your standard zombie survival game. You craft a base. You just survive against zombies, you know. Make stuff and do all that. Where it stands out is the crafting system lets you build all sorts of traps and other things. So every 7 days, at night, the moon turns blood red and the zombies turn feral. They can also, so during the day, they're all Walking Dead type zombies. They're all slow and shambly and, I'm gonna eat your brains. But at night, they become 28 days later, full tilt sprinting zombies. And on the blood moon, the 7th day, every zombie can sprint and they can tell where you are at all times. So they're constantly trying to get to you. So you have to build like a fortress to hold them off. It's a very interesting game. I like it. And it does something most games don't do. Well, they have their own progression system. 7 Days to Die has a game stage system where when you start out, your game stage is real low. And so the loot you get kind of sucks. And the zombies you fight are super weak. And the better you do, the longer you survive, the more experience you get and that kind of stuff. Your game stage goes up, so you get harder zombies to kill and better loot. And if you get killed a bunch, your game stage will drop down to where sort of the game adapts itself to the way you play it. So that way it stays fun, basically.
It's really cool because like you can build your own horde fort with all these contraptions where it's like, Cameron, tell them about the horde fort that you built.
Fort Kickass?
I forgot he named it.
I named it Fort Kickass. So it's essentially just like a box that has an entrance on 3 of the sides. And there's like human blenders in them. Basically just big spinning blades. And there's dart traps, so everything funnels into the main area. So there's this big room that's got a bunch of spinning blade traps. It is. That's really cool. They run through some spinning blade traps and get hurt. They run down a hallway that has pressure plates, and then a dart trap shoots a bunch of iron darts at them. And they run into a room that has a bunch of spinning blades and an electric fence that shocks them and kind of holds them in place and does damage. But they all funnel up to a ladder that comes up to a hatch. And I've got bars that you can shoot through, but they can't fit through, but you can shoot through. Along with, secondary line of defense. And if they breach a secondary line of defense, we're just screwed because they don't have a tertiary. So, we're kind of working on that. I do want to, what I wanted to do was have her design a fort. And we build it, like we still spend time in the one that I've got, but, we build up hers and prep it, and then when we're ready, we face the horde. Again, in a different type structure. So, I want to do that.
I haven't really thought about kind of how I want to do the horde. Actually, I really love the idea of kind of like you have this long pathway, right? And I think it would be really fun if like during this like long pathway, whether they're going upstairs and just kind of twisting and turning, they hit all these different kinds of traps. Basically, so that way by the time they get up to you, they pretty much wouldn't be able to get up to you.
But you have to be careful, because if you put too much stuff in the way or you build yourself too far from things, you'll hit a point where the zombies they won't be able to get to you and they'll get mad and they'll start tearing the structure down. So you have to take that into account too. And it has a physics system. So if you Minecraft build where you just sort of build up and build no structural support, everything collapses. So you have to be a little more thoughtful. And they partnered up with Twitch, so you can set it up where just for hanging out in the chat and talking, you'll earn points. And you can spend the points by spawning zombies or dropping supplies, doing all sorts of different things to help or hurt while we're playing. it's cool. It's very different. I'm still not used to it. Never mind, disregard. Got it. So, I normally stream because I work during the day. I stream Sundays from 6 to 10 Eastern Time. That's the Sea of Thieves stream. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I stream 7 to 9 Eastern Time. So, I don't know. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. That's fine. I appreciate that. It is a lot of fun.
Although, was it Demolishers? I think Cameron removed that.
I did.
People just kept sending in Demolisher. Well, I say people because Charlie and I actually spawned some in too.
Yes.
But Demolishers.
It's a zombie that's got basically explosives on its chest. And
Yeah.
if you shoot the explosives, they explode and do a ton of damage. Or if they spawn real close to you, they just detonate anyway. So you can't stop that from happening and they blow up your base if you're not careful. As we learned when they blew up our farm, which is a whole thing to make. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
But now our farm is so big, I'm just like, oh god, it's so big now, why? But it's still pretty great.
Well, if you don't really, if you want to watch more, but you want to watch on your own time, I do have a YouTube archive that's linked on the Twitch channel. And I also have a Discord. It's not terribly active, but I post a lot of stuff from my normal work day, working as a maintenance technician. So I post all kinds of stuff there. But if you want to go back and watch the old stuff, I've got stuff on the playlist on the YouTube channel. So you can go there, hang out, watch it, see all the fun stuff. Of course, you don't get to interact with me directly, but you know, you can still watch all the content there, and that'll help you decide if it's something that you want to come out and see live.
I also think it's like fun watching somebody play a few games on Twitch, especially if it's like a game that you're wondering like, should I buy this game? At least you can watch somebody play it, or even on YouTube, watch somebody play it, decide if it's something that you're interested in. Because that's actually how I started playing 7 Days to Die. I remember watching Cameron just like using his pickaxe and just like breaking stone apart, and he was just doing that, and I'm just like, that looks really interesting. I want to play this.
It's like breaking a bunch of rocks looks real interesting.
Yeah. I know. It's a little crazy. But I was just like, that looks interesting. I want to try that. But when I first started playing, I could not play the game like at night because it would just kind of freak me out a little bit. But now I'm just like, oh great, I died again. Okay,
Yeah.
moving
And so
on.
just the old streams, there was my old streams are all 4 hours long because I started out streaming when that's all I did, and I got a pretty big following. I made it to affiliate pretty fast,
Oh yeah, very
but
quickly.
I ended up having to break away from it and go back and work a regular job and do this on the side. But it's not your fault.
We were planning a wedding and everything, and it's just like it would have made things a lot easier if I
was bringing in a full income, which
Yeah.
is, you know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not upset. But that made it to where I had to do, I had to change the stream time completely. And a lot of my viewers listened to me while they were at work instead of actually watching. So most of my viewers just walked off and building it. But I'm getting there slowly but surely. Something else I was going to say. Right.
You also have a Discord.
Well, no, I mentioned the Discord. That, I do have... There's a playlist on the YouTube channel that's just highlights. It doesn't have a lot of stuff on it. There's a lot of videos in it, but it's something I started doing recently. I've been, and I try to keep them around a minute, but some of them are a lot longer than that. They're like shorts and highlights, so you can see some of the different stuff in there. But that's really it. It's been fun. I like talking about doing this stuff. Streaming's fun. It's tough when you don't have people talking though.
Yeah.
But as long as I know there's people like hanging out watching, you know, like if you pop in just as a small streamer myself, if you hang out in a small streamer's chat, you know, just say, hey, you know, I like what you're doing, and just do kind of what you did. Say I don't really talk a lot. I'm not a real active chatter, but I just want to let you know I'm enjoying what I'm watching, and I'm gonna go back to lurking. That it helps us know that we're being entertaining. Or if you're watching us and you know you notice that we muted the mic to take a drink and didn't unmute, please chime in to let us know. I do that a lot.
There we go.
But I guess we are.
Ah, I wanted that one.
Well, thank you. And just as an aside, and to make sure your expectations are correct, normally it's just me streaming, especially on camera. Tabitha is fine streaming 7 days with me, but she gets on her computer and she plays, you know, in another room, and she's in the Discord chatting.
Yeah, I like to play, and I'm like quiet mostly. I just like to sit and just play and focus. That's what I like to do. But the whole talking while playing, that's just a lot for me.
Yeah. Which is why I'm here while she's playing, so we can, you know, so I've got commentary. But it works. I like when we do this.
Yeah, you definitely start off strong, but then I start to get like tired, and I'm like,
oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. You like it.
oh, this is...
I just enjoy playing games. I worked at GameStop for 10 years.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, but I also worked there during the golden age of gaming. Really.
Yeah. Now people don't really go to GameStop. People just purchase things online now.
Yeah. I don't miss it. Well, I miss when I started working at GameStop. Back when it was fun. And I was, you know, probably back when I was an assistant manager. I enjoyed it. After that, it got to be a whole thing. Are you about to wrap up? Because it's about 8:30.
Yeah.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh, just started to Well, we're about to wrap it up. So while this cutscene, well, I guess I should wait for the cutscene. I can't hear how loud it is before I start talking. There we go. Well, that's gonna wrap the stream up for the evening. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for following and thank you for the sub. It means a lot. It's very helpful.
Makes us feel like I say we. Makes him feel like he's doing something right.
It does. Sometimes it's tough, but it's getting there. I'm working on it. But thank you so much for dropping by and checking it out. Like I was saying, check out the YouTube channel. Basically what I do is I download the stream as it is and I re-upload it to YouTube, just so that way you can see the whole thing. I do try to cut highlights from stuff, but if I don't think there's anything highlight worthy, I don't usually do it. There's some of them that are good. There's a few, especially some of those recent 7 Days to Die ones. Those were a blast.
Oh yeah.
But I do also have the Discord channel. You can hang out and chit chat there. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But I've got Discord, YouTube. I have a Twitter. Really, the two things, if you're interested in watching the stream live, that you'd need to do is either follow me on Twitter, because I haven't been doing it there a lot, but I try to post on Twitter if I'm not going to be streaming, because I do work as apartment maintenance. I'm on call some weeks, so I'm not able to always stream on my schedule. And just to let you know quick, we my brother's getting married out of town this week, so normally I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. But I'm not going to be able to stream Wednesday, Friday, or the next Sunday because I'm going to be out of town. So you just caught us at a bad time. But I will be streaming on Monday for sure. So tomorrow, Sea of Thieves, and Monday, 7 Days to Die. But that's about it. I also post the announcements on my Discord announcements page. Can you move your legs so I can pull that out?
Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you want, you can just do the Discord just to get the announcements if you want, but that's, you don't have to. You can just see if I go live because you're following me. You'll get you'll know then if I'm live or not. But yeah, thank you. I'll let him know that some community folks are excited about it. Let me pull this up here. But thank you so much for dropping by the stream. Thanks for your follow and your sub. And have a great rest of your day or night. Probably day. Maybe. Or real early day. I'm not sure. But thank you so much for checking it out. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. Night. Okay.